Welcome to the More Movement Arts Show. Here we believe that movement is medicine. And as you well know, in the training and in the fitness and martial arts industry, there are a lot of there's a lot of tomfoolery. There's a lot of false experts. And my job in the More Movement Arts is to eliminate all that, cut through all that, so you know what's real, what works, and how to train like a martial artist, how to train and get the best fitness result. Okay, so here I have a guest I want to introduce. She's such an awesome person. Her energy is amazing to be around. I have been training her for, I don't know, maybe the last couple months, and it's been an absolute pleasure. I want to introduce Melissa Apple Sayazon. Did I say that right?
Kinda, yeah. That'll work.
I never tried it before.
No, I know. It's okay.
So, yeah, she owns her own gym. She owns a gym called Primetime Martial Arts. And there she teaches Taekwondo, right? Is that mainly Taekwondo and different martial arts? And recently I've been training her to help her learn the more movement arts method, so that she can incorporate some different perspective, more of a grappling, a fitness perspective, and then incorporate some of these practices and methods into her training and the way that she runs her classes. So I want to introduce Melissa, otherwise known as Apple. And first question, what were you doing before we met, before Coach Anthony introduced us? Before that, what was your path? How were you pursuing fitness training and more specifically the ground training?
Well, for the ground training, a little while ago, I was taking jiu-jitsu at a fantastic school that was close by, but schedules didn't work out and the class that I was taking was canceled. Due to my lifestyle, scheduling really matters, and I just couldn't make their typical classes in the afternoons because that's the same time that I teach my classes, and I had to put that as a priority. So I put my ground training on the back burner for quite some time. I probably hadn't rolled around in a year or so, and so the only way that I was getting any conditioning was training myself or going to the gym, which is and will never be my favorite way to get a good workout in. And it was basically that. It was, taking my own classes or training myself on the mat, taking the fitness classes that I teach myself. So it's like half training, half teaching. And I was really seeking an instructor and a method that I could get all the things I wanted, because I felt like even when I was doing jiu-jitsu, the hard part was that I was learning jiu-jitsu, but I didn't get enough time to really condition. It's like I had to do one or the other. I had to do the martial arts or I had to work at the gym. And I think with working with you, I get to do both. And at the same time, I think that I'm helping my students by taking your classes.
Yeah, exactly. So, sorry. What was the perspective change, and how has it helped not only with your training, but helping you to become a better trainer?
One of the greatest things that you do as an instructor is, I know we talk a lot, but I enjoy it because all martial arts instructors, we like to talk. It's like a thing that we do. Even if you're shy in your normal world, when you're on the mat, you're safe and you can talk and you can explain. And what's awesome is that I've been around the martial arts for 31 years. And when you talk about what we're doing in our lesson, when you talk about your experiences, it gives me the opportunity to tie it together with what I've grown up with. And so when you put that together and then I'm on the mat teaching, it just gives me something else in my arsenal to show my students why I believe so much in how the martial arts, whichever type of martial arts you do, can affect their life in such a positive way, become the best version of themselves through martial arts. And I think that the way that you explain not only the technique, but the why behind it, and how you can link up the stand-up portion, the ground portion, and the fitness all together. It just gives it such a different experience. It's definitely something that I've been looking for, but also something I aim to do as an instructor. And I think that's one of the biggest perspective changes that has happened by taking your classes, because I know for a fact I'm a better martial artist myself, but I'm also a better instructor for my students. And it's actually helped me increase the value of myself and what I think my school can be in the next few years.
You're such a great student. You're like that one student in class that always answers the question better than you had have actually formed the answer in your own head. You're like, okay, then maybe you should teach class. Awesome. Thank you for that great compliment. Also, I wanted to ask about the workout. So when we do technique work and explaining how the technique works, but the actual workout, the 30-minute alternate circuit workout.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
You haven't done a workout like that before?
No, I don't want to like endorse any other studio or any other gym necessarily, but I've done something like it where it is, on and then off and then on and then off. But again, I'm a martial artist, and when it comes down to it, I will always be more excited about working out when I can tie my workout to the martial arts. And I have done that type of thing where it's like I'm running for 60 seconds and then I'm lifting something for 60 seconds and then I'm back on a rowing machine or whatever it is. But I feel like what makes this different is I know exactly what I'm working out and why every minute and a half. And I think your explanations are good. Your explanation of the technique is really good. And I mean, I get lucky. I get to do it with you, and I get to watch you do it first so that I know how to not mess up as much.
Right.
A little spoiled.
Yep. And so we do this in person. I do this training workout, this 30-minute workout in person with people. And now what I'm doing is I'm putting this workout on video so that now other people can see exactly. So when they watch me, they can watch me do it before, and then they alternate to them doing it afterwards. But obviously having the coach there is a different experience. But you're doing very well with it, and I'm glad that you're using it to further your training and to impact your students, which is the main idea behind it all, is to give trainers a better idea of what is going on physically within the body from a kinesiologist perspective. And so you've been an amazing student. You pick up things so quickly. It's like, I mean, obviously you've already done them before, but you understand, you repeat and make corrections very quickly. So it's an absolute honor and pleasure to train you. And I appreciate you coming on today and telling us about your experience. And I look forward to giving the self-defense seminar, the women's the self-defense seminar. And
It's gonna be awesome.
What is it, like 3 weeks?
Yeah, I gotta start pumping it up.
Yep, awesome. And then we might record that and actually post that into the More Movement Arts. We'll see. But
we'll see.
Anyways, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and staying to the end and watching this whole video. If you are a martial artist or a trainer, or you just, you want to be a trainer, you want to be a martial artist, and you want to learn something new that you can incorporate into your daily practice or into somebody else's daily practice as an instructor, send me a message right now. The spots are constantly filling up for the classes, so we want to make sure that you jump on the opportunity right now. So send me a message. Don't wait. It'll change your life, and more importantly, it'll change your students' lives.
Absolutely.